Let's check things out. I just got a weird error for some reason. Things seem to be going okay at the moment. I'm posting on, self-promoting on some Discords. Probably annoying people with my stuff. And here's some motorcycles outside and everything. Meanwhile, this export's going very slow of yesterday's stream, where the stream randomly disconnected too early in, and I just wanted to merge the two videos, but this exporter is slow. I'm using this free program, photo program with Windows, since, you know, Movie Maker's not a thing anymore for years, and I don't use it often enough to really go buy a video editing program. Or the good ones are free ones are that good that I found. And thank you for the hostings, Kirito and Stuzzy. And on the belated note, you're probably not here, but if you watch the VOD, thank you very much for the follow, Fanboy MS Prime. We're not playing some cold Super Robot Wars with this stream at the moment. We're gonna start this. You know, because even if there might be some time, I like to just at least make slow and steady progress playing this once a week or so while taking care of Super Robot Wars, instead of rushing before starting Cold Steel Lot 3 in September 24. Especially since I'm, well, a slow gamer. And also, this is normally not my style, but I've been kind of pondering it over. And if you notice in the stream title, it says New Game Plus on Nightmare. Main reason is because there is some story content that is very important that's only on New Game Plus for some reason. The content is major and it's canonical to Cold Steel 3 and 4, and it gets referenced, assuming that you know that you played New Game Plus. I could YouTube the video and show that off that way, but I feel it's more right that I do this myself. And you see how much I made progress on the trophies? I transferred my save file from the Vita to PS4 and got 64% of my original run. Maybe I'm just going to be going for the Plat trophy during this run as well. I achieved most of them. Some of the tough parts is, you know, fill the bestiary, and fit character profiles because I didn't do all bonding events. I failed to open up every chest that one time. We're going to be playing on Nightmare difficulty, so these two trophies will get knocked out. And some of the ones I did that you're going to be seeing in this run is, we got the major, which is the major medals, which give you super good accessories. What else? We got this. We got all the master quartz in the game, and that's going to be transferred to New Game Plus. So we're going to have some fun with that. Yeah, some of the tricky ones that are going to be, during this playthrough is this, like, cancel arts because I'm just going to be dominating the enemies. Use rush, this mechanic, and a bunch of story, final bonding event stuff. So let's get started. I'll explain a little bit more as we go along. So you're going to see me struggle less, at least early on, with the game itself, and it's just gonna be more story stuff instead, which could be good. But we're still gonna do some fighting and just kind of plow through enemies for the fun of it, because I like the combat still. And it's gonna feel weird because I normally don't do New Game Plus, even games I really like. For now, enjoy the opening. Get hype. Alrighty. I'll enjoy this opening screen for now. So in this, like I said, I did a transfer save from the Vita version of this. So we're going to be working on the clear save data from that. It was kind of weird. It's like, the way it works is that, you have to load up the save and then, do a cross save to upload it to PSN from there. But it doesn't let you upload the clear save data itself, so I ended up just doing my most recent save from the Vita version. She's the final boss. She's the final boss, on the PS4 version. Like, I uploaded the final boss save to the PS4, ended up just beating the boss on this version and made a clear save from that. And also, for those that didn't play Cold Steel, you can do backstory. But if you really want the backstory, like, all the character profiles and summaries and all that, just watch my 106-hour playthrough. Let's load it. Yeah, so let's load the clear data. And this is the bonuses we're going to be getting for carrying over to New Game Plus. This is a given since this is nothing. And we only got 4 to work with. I was pondering for a while, like, You know, as a guide, this would be kind of fun to mess with, you know, because reasons. And, you know, I like to, you know, transfer my efforts and all that. But this is what I ultimately decided. Items, that's going to be carried over, which includes our equipment, that includes ultimate equipment, master quartz, quads, consumables, and other goodies. And we're gonna go max bond points on this playthrough. So this run, we're gonna see all the bond events. So stuff like this, you know, Mira, Sepit, master quartz levels, slot levels, and characters. We're just gonna work our way back up from those. And like I said, we're doing it on Nightmare, might as well. And we're gonna clear the save data that we did on Cold Steel. So it does let me mingle with the other versions of save files. So it's going to be referencing events from that playthrough. And all that stuff that's not really, you know, not necessary. And we're not going to really use the success. We're going to have much better ones to toy around with. We're going to have a broken run.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger.
But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
That was school festival talk.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment.
Truth be told, it's like...
The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Romance is dead.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really have much, fond memories of my school days and things like that. It's a lot of depressing stuff, so I can't really relate to that aspect, but hey, Reen found his moment and he had a great time, so, while it's a bit dramatic on the speech there, it's like, I got sappy.
Where am I?
As a reminder to who the main character is.
How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
As a reminder, there are robots in this game now. In this series now. And the cat talks.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality.
Cold steel reality.
And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're gonna need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
The Legend of Heroes. Trails of Cold Steel 2. A month has passed since the end of Cold Steel
Ashen
1.
Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait. What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off! How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question? You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
In this case, the chosen one kind of is blessed with suck.
Great power?
Yeah, being the chosen one sucks in this.
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control, too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
I remember, that was last Tuesday. Good times.
come to this?
He's heartbroken by the bromance.
Why did everyone... Crow.
He had me fooled, too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it, too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
No.
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that?
Yes, she did.
And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know.
Damn it!
Also, Valimar here has a nickname in the Kiseki community. We like to call him Valibro, because Valimar is a real bro.
This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Yeah, I'm just texting a friend for a moment.
I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Yeah, he's not like Celine that much, for his reasons.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere.
So, take a look at this. The weapon, we got his ultimate weapon right here. Armors, look at all the armors I have. We're going with this one. Strongest armor here. Shoes, we got lots of shoes. We'll go with this one. And accessories, we got quite a few good accessories there. This was the golden emblem I started for achieving the highest rank in Cold Steel. And this is the silver variant. Like, this is useful, you know, this is okay. But we're going to be using this. Look at that. Plus 100 to all stats. Prevents ailments, stat down. Basically, Green's going to be broken there because he's not going to get immune to status effects or ailments. And let's see what else. Look at that too. More stat ups and crit plus 10%. We got quite a few good things. So we're just gonna have some fun here. Also, sports. You see now there's 2 levels. Like the slots are already unlocked, we just have to power them up so we use stronger ones. See all the master quartz here? We got all of them on we got all the other unlockable ones. We didn't get the ones from other Class 7 members or our party members yet. Those get unlocked later. And you see they're all level 1s. This is kind of weird when I was
I can
testing
sense
things out.
monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
So, we grab our equipment here, even though we got our equipment. We just play along. And for suddenly, no, you see suddenly they're leveled up. No, they start with their minimum levels. And we got some really, really fun ones. Rebellion is good. Start with stealth and got strength attack. Art and speed plus 25%. Magnus is good. Pandora is good. Genesis is also good. Force at level 1, that's Reen's default. We should mess around with some of the higher level ones. Let's see how it's gonna go. We got so much fun to mess with. This is good also when it's leveled up, but still, it's kind of gotten nerfed from Cold Steel 1, but still pretty good. This is also good. Let's go with the Rebellion. Start with stat boosts and stealth. Actually, nah. Let's go with Vermilion, since we're going to be in high HP for a while. And now, so part of the fun with the playthrough is going to be, look at all these supports we got, and you see some of them have 2 bars, some of them have 1. Stronger ones, or strongest ones are 2 bars, like these. And we got a fair lot of 1 bar ones. Let's sort them out like this. Guess we'll go with these for now, and we'll just try to, get more to unlock our true broken potential. I should have detection. And hopefully Dragon Vision as well is level 1. Nope. Those are, yeah, those are level 1s. So let's have our fun. Guess we'll do action 3. We'll do Petrify or something, no. Let's do movement too, so you could just kind of zip around easily. You probably can already, but just to be extra sure. Attack 3 here. It's not gonna probably matter too much, and probably should change from this. Never messed with evasion much, so I only have like probably evade 1 or something. I've learned some things, since playing this. This was my 4th Trails game I played. Let's have our fun with this. No. Should go here. So we're gonna unlock slots, and we're just gonna, make ourselves uber. Sure, why not? Okay then, let's go. Actually, we'll just save right now, just in case. And unfortunately, this carries over my time from the clear save data, so the 82 hours right here is not an accurate assessment of my current playthrough. This is a carryover from the new game, plus, which kind of sucks. But oh well. I just have to try to roughly gauge it around, you know, my stream times. Or maybe there's another way to check. No.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
And this song is nowhere near as good as the Cold Steel 1's battle theme. Mostly the beginning.
Yeah.
Gotta try to analyze all the enemies. That's gotta be part of the playthrough. Yeah, like I said, just excuses to keep myself PC work. Just lower the volume for a moment.
Here I go. Here I go.
Destroying them.
Here I go. Here I go.
I'm just so fast that it takes multiple turns for the enemy to move.
Too slow. That's that. Let's keep moving.
And that thing, I'm gonna explain the mechanic a little later. Oh, he's already in fighting form because of me. And with no detection just yet, I have to make sure that, you know, I don't miss the chest. Yeah, I know.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out.
More tutorial stuff.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me. You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Yes.
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
One moment. I'm just texting a friend. And I'm just checking stuff for a moment.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
Yep.
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh, sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
Yeah, snarky cat. No, not snarky is not the right term, but it's just kind of this, you know, pompous tone.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
We're gonna cut down with a
Enemy
sword
sighted. Let's take him out. My turn.
after we do this.
Marcus, activate. Yeah.
Oh, look at that
My
walking
turn.
damage.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Just so he can recover some CP. I'm gonna use the Trooper Gladiator belt. He's still plenty strong at the moment. Oh yes, charging station. Yeah, I know. Oh, but it's not the one where I could work on my orbment versus. You know, I don't want to make it that easy.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
Treasure chest. I need to check very, very carefully with the treasure chest stuff. I don't want to miss the trophy. Here we get S-Craft again. Not that we need it for now.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out. Here I go.
Oh no, 0 damage.
Too slow. Here I go. Here I go.
Oh, let's see what it says. Yada yada.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Yep, nope. We got a school festival to save. Wait, no. No, we got a school to save.
Hey. Hey.
Awkward.
Get out of my way. Let's move.
So that's new. We could chain battles together. And Gale's also improved now. We can just move around the circle. It'll cost more CP now.
There! Ha!
Oh no, counter with 0 damage.
Too slow! Here come more! Let's move!
on that thing.
Gather on my blade! I need to make up for lost time.
He got wrecked.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything?
Well, you see...
And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
But this is all real.
Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Well, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
Yep.
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right.
Worst kept secret.
But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Let's move.
Do you first?
My turn. There. Ha! I need to make up for lost time. I need to get my strength back.
First level up.
Sit! Ha! Get out of my way! Let's move. I need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
Yeah, this is easy. Yeah, we're never gonna use that. You get revived upon death, but the item breaks. I almost never use those type of items.
Sit! Sit! Ha! 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 Sit! Ha! Sit!
I just want to have a man.
Get out of my way! My turn. Second form. Gale! I need to make up for lost time.
Looks like I'm leveling up Vermilion pretty well. I just keep getting confused by how the Master Quartz EXP stat grows. Maybe I'm just being delusional.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, and Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too. I need to take a deep breath and keep calm. I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
About time. Enemies in sight. Ready to...
My turn!
No, Celine. Bad cat. Yeah, kitty.
Too slow! I need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
Get out of my way! Here I go!
So we can recover CP more.
My turn! Let's move! Here I go!
Oh no, cancel.
Here I go! I need to hurry and find the others.
I'm just being so fast. Yes, we're gonna just do our rest stop for our like 2 EP we lost or something.
Could it be?
I knew it! I've been here before.
Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yoon Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient.
It sure is.
Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that?
It feels like it's coming closer.
It couldn't be.
Nope, we got boss fight. Those funky things.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? We need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
I remember the song, I like it.
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
I think we could win.
Bring it on! My turn! Yeah! Let's move. My turn.
That's cute.
Let's move.
I think it's strong.
Gather on my blade.
I legitimately won that one. Legitimately.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it.
Well, in this case, this is one of those, you know, gameplay and story segregation.
We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine! I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Crow.
Aww.
Not today, buddy!
Are those arcs?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Big damn hero's moment there.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Hey, it's Alphen and friends.
Whew! Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval. And...
Reen, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Lace? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here?
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Oh, we got character intro time. Oh yeah, I forgot to showcase pictures of, take pictures and showcase pictures of the Cold Steel Just memorabilia stuff. Maybe when there's more people around, we'll do that. Not right now. It's quiet. Ah, Crow. You're still hot. That is indeed Trails of Cold Steel 2, and the characters will meet along the way. The next day.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
As a reminder, this is Elise, Green's
Elise!
little sister.
Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever.
Oh, Alphen.
Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
that's Elfin, the princess.
Oh, you're so silly, Reen. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that.
So it begins.
Your Highness, please!
And that's Toval, a bracer guy.
Well, I'm just glad you're up.
And also known as Toby from Cornelia.
How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
Did a whole lot of sleeping this past month.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Alright, he's voiced in this version. So that's one of the extra lines.
Hello, Reen.
And his mom is also voiced. They were not voiced in the original PS3 and Vita version.
It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Here's Reen's hometown that we did not visit at all during Cold Steel 1, except in the radio drama. Well done. Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't have to worry about Oliver. He's good. I'm just checking stuff. This is probably going to be a dead quiet stream. Everyone's kind of busy with their own stuff. And just take a look. It's a bit of a somber song for this scene. And no one's being faced by the talking cat at the moment. Also, I remembered something. I just remembered something. I keep forgetting about it. But let me go open up a clip from a few months ago. Give me one moment, guys. I feel like this is something I should have been playing right at the beginning. I'm not used to doing this sort of thing, so forgive me. Because this is very, very important. You know, like all this stuff, you know, going around with the school and everything. Let me see if I got an appropriate picture too. Give me a moment. Okay, I think we're just gonna play this. So, you know, Rian just, you know, wanted to go to, you know, attend the military academy, you know, thought he was just gonna be, you know, going through school, making some friends, doing club activities, whatever. Just having ordinary school days and everything. Not all this going on. And let me throw in this picture for a moment. Go back to images. Sorry, give me just a moment. Yeah. Sorry, I just feel like I want to nerd out for a moment. Because this is very important and timely. Actually, I'll upload this to Imgur later, but not for now. Remember, you know, his awkward first day in school and everything? And then the following scene plays out. Let me mute the mic for a moment. Have to manually control everything. And I made a clip of this. This was what happened out this scene afterwards. Ignore the stuff outside. Let me just play it out loud.
Just how your day is it? Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve.
This is why I made a screenshots of it. Yeah, a lot has happened since then, which, yeah, you've hit rock bottom again. You know, with the finale and everything, you know. Losing the final battle, failing to defeat Crow and rejoining the crew and everything. A lot happened. Oops. Yeah, it's back to game. I'm going to be referencing this clip here and there whenever there's a low point for Reen, because he needs a hug and things are going to get lower and lower for him. The boy needs a hug. I felt I could have explained things a lot more smoothly, but I'm just kind of improvising at the moment. Could have been better prepared for that, but I just kind of remembered. So much stuff. But I tried. And Prologue, The Depths of Despair. I could have done the whole clip thing right after the scene, but I didn't know how long it was going to be. The timing didn't matter too much. Yep, you've hit rock bottom at the end of Cold Steel after the whole, you know. Yep, I know. And here's Reen's home. This is his room over here. This is Elise's, I assume. Looks very Elise. Pictures. I wonder if you could see them. Oh, nice. That's Reen and Elise on the left, and the parents on the right. Does Reen have anything? Yeah, kind of. Hey there. Oh yeah, Reen really needs to learn that. Yes, you do. We're just slowly getting started on things here. And that's their bedroom. stop. Even though I can't pull off the same thing with my parents. I feel like I'm a disappointment to my family. So I'm just kind of a sappy with things like that. Kind of hits me. And even though Reen's adopted, you know, his parents really love him. Let's go out in town. Here's Reen's dog. Widow, Budex. And notice that, you know, I forgot, but I don't think Reen's family has any servants at all. It's just them taking care of things themselves in the house. Before we take on the exclamation marks, let's just explore around town a little bit. As I said that, I almost wanted to just take care of exclamation marks. Yep. Look at that view there. We're going to be going back here from time to time, mostly for funsies. Maybe just go to a random Ymir house. Talk to the townsfolk. Well, everyone's knowing about the talking cat now. Reen. Yeah, this is a relatively small town, so it's easier for us to just kind of keep track and talk to NPC friends. It's helpful. Ah, yes. Annabelle is here. This is indeed an in-room. Excuses.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look, and sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe.
Foreshadowing? Maybe some foreshadowing. I'm just kind of checking stuff on what's going on in Twitchland.
Whatever. No use dwelling on it.
I'm just checking some messages at the moment. I got a little absorbed with I was just being absorbed with reading messages for a moment.
Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war, for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do, partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay, Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage. But the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Ouroboros? That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too.
Oh, you could say that again. The entirety of Cold Steel 2 takes place during Aono Kiseki's final chapter, and some major stuff happens during Aono Kiseki's final chapter.
There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Yep, I know this stuff. And I realized I skipped over this place over here. This is pretty important. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, maybe you could learn the 8 leads, the 8 leads blade style. And I'm just tripping up on words a lot. Or I meant to use other words, but I keep using the wrong words, or something words are hard. I want to work on my orbment. Yeah, I think I kind of remember the couple here. It's been too long. And I did not do any PC playthrough, so I don't remember the beginning stuff. So this is a totally fresh start since my Vita days back in 2016. Don't we all? Yeah, we got the books on stuff probably too. Spoiler stuff. Let's just go with issue now, 1 for now. And the Imperial Chronicle, with its, Noble Alliance takeover, it's very biased, as you could probably read in its contents. And for the record, the Noble Alliance started this whole thing. They're the aggressors. Yep, as a reminder, the Noble Alliance got robots now, and that's why they're dominating. I'm feeling pretty tired. It's a slow start too, so it's like maybe I'll stop this one roughly around 2 hours. I'm gonna do the entire prologue. Let's do the church next. Hey Crimson, how you doing? I'm feeling a little tired, so pardon me. Just kind of taking things back with your mirror and just slowly getting myself into things. Yeah. If you notice on the stream title, I'm doing New Game Plus Nightmare. So even though the battle is going to be mostly trivially easy, at least we're going to do all the Bond events. And there's reasons why I'm doing New Game Plus, and you probably know it too. Okay, now let's talk to the best princess. Best princess.
She's praying so intently.
Yep. I showcased a bit of the drama CD stuff right before Chapter 7. And I've read the Ring of Judgment manga. With the Ring of Judgment manga, for anyone curious, is basically the prologue to Zero no Kiseki.
Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here.
I don't know if that actually Crimson is your CDs. And the third radio drama, I've heard about it but didn't experience it myself.
I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
Okay, so no, and not all side content.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here.
With a heart included and everything.
Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
Feel free to PM me in Discord. I think we're all both on Blue's Discord stream, so you could just message me there. It'll be easier to remember.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however.
You will eventually.
Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well...
Oh, headpat. The Sierra headpatter strikes. And that's brave of him, headpatting the princess. Yeah, I thought you were on Blue's Discord, so you probably would see me. You would see me there, so you could just click on my name and message me. No. What I meant was, you could find my name through Blue's Discord. You know, to make it easier, then you could just kind of directly message me there privately. You know, just to make it easier to hunt me down.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's just worried.
I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but
Here, there, Alphen.
Just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and I... We had a fight on the morning it all happened.
Regrets.
I was planning to make up with him that evening, but...
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset.
Exactly.
And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age.
You don't get it. And I got messages. Okay, thank you for that, Crimson. I got the PMs. Much thanks.
But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual.
You don't get it.
Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Oh. Yeah, at least I've seen the text version of Cold Steel 1's drama. See, they actually translated that for the PC release.
Why?
Maybe Alphen. Okay, let's stop by the Phoenix Wings next. Got a lot of catching up to do. I don't make any guarantees when I'm gonna check it around the Crimson, but at least I got ways to access it easily, so thank you for that. Hey, it's Rini. Whatever works. Well, let's try to enter the hot springs. Well, I tried. What did I say? This is just a hotel room. A very, very spacious one, but a hotel room nonetheless. Really, really spacious rooms with 5 beds and everything. It's as if large groups are going to be here sooner or later. Hint, hint. Well, we lost the recipe book. and that did not carry over that New Game Plus. Yep, I already know this stuff. Sounds like a plan. We got one more thing to check and then we're good to go. Let's see if I could just push myself to do the whole prologue tonight. Let's see how tired I'm really feeling.
Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
Well, you know, escaping from the enemy clutches and everything. Though it's more of Valamar's work. Valamar bro's work.
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything.
The cat's being all soon.
The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
And let me check my messages.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Yep. Celine dragged her there.
That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know. I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you. She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial.
Well, we didn't know that at that time.
It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did.
A cat tried to harm you, Elise.
Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
Reen's in Oni-chan
It's okay,
mode.
really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And Elise didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Reen. And one more thing. Let's see what happens if I try to go too far. And here's the fishing waifu and the bell. And I'm gonna take a picture for her. We've met on 2 instances, officially speaking. Doesn't really count all the NPC interactions. Nope. He probably went off to fish somewhere. That might be true. That he did. We carried over our previous playthrough. Gotta spread the fishing love. Yes, ma'am.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Kirito's missing out. We got the good rods already.
Not bad.
We're gonna start from the beginning. For funsies. I enjoy the fishing minigame in this.
Now that's a catch.
Now we got the golden salmon already.
Whoa, this is a big one.
Yeah, because we got the good rod in the beginning. The sequence break a little bit.
Not bad.
We caught 5 different fish from the get-go. And we got a lot of ground bait. Let's throw in one more. See if we get 8. Oh boy. My arm got tired.
Whoa, this is a big one. Not what I had in mind.
Rank up. This one's not new. Already got it. Hey, Annabelle, we already got silver angler. Yeah, doesn't hurt to take one more.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Now let's go back for now. Why do you have to remind him of the entrance? Maybe the manager's breaking the fourth wall. Yep, we're good. I should open up game facts just to be sure that I won't be missing stuff this run.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring.
Just checking stuff.
Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him.
Irene's heartbroken by the bromance.
Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground, maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Reen needs a hug.
Reen? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise. Did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here. So I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
Food.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious.
Half siblings.
And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you. The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or 3 whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return.
Reen, you need a hug. A big hug. And a head pat.
On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me.
Like a lot of the things he said, like I feel towards myself, like I feel like I'm a bother to people and I get apologetic a lot. So it kind of has some resonance with me.
Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most.
I saw the whole fighting thing, but you know, same idea.
None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop! Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it.
I'm just being a sap right now. Pardon me.
You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you?
Exactly.
Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They... They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again, just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them. And if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself, too.
That's the spirit.
We're classmates. And more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Reen.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Head pat.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well. Your Highness?
Oh, well.
And you've brought Celine, too.
Lucky Reen.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Reen? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting?
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach.
Alphen has some fun lines. And she could do the same thing with her siblings, but what fun is that?
I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Reen. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree?
I just feel like I just want to screenshot every of Alphen's lines in this scene.
Your Highness, please!
You're getting a back scrub from the princess. Take it, Reen.
I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, best opportunity for Reen to see a half-naked princess.
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you.
Huh?
Pat.
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. Shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that.
Yeah, so that's 3 head pats right in the beginning of the game.
Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? Ugh, I really don't get you sometimes. What was that? That sounded like...
Yeah, it's like I was thinking like in Cold Steel 1's like, yeah, barely patted at all, like here and there during the game. But now it just does it a lot more often, at least in the beginning of Cold Steel 2. And that's where the memes just kind of kicking in, with Reen being a serial pet patter.
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
Yes, as if, Reen doesn't have enough to blame himself about. Now we got monsters after him. Everyone else is okay with it, and Reen's like, what? No. Oh boy. Well, let's see what happens, Crimson. Yeah, we're gonna see when the time comes. If so, well, I'm probably gonna be a little annoyed, or we could just make fun of it, whichever. Well, I guess since a short time ago. Find all this stuff. Now the important thing is, can we work on our orphans? Oh, we can't blink yet. I'm afraid of giving her a very good accessory, so we'll leave that alone. So maybe some breath will do us some good. If all else, the green, the god of destruction, will help out. We're gonna talk to some people here. Not everyone though, but most. A guy like you. I thought for a moment you were fishing in this, gonna start fishing in this little hot spring over there. Foot bath, I mean. Let's talk to the people in the Schwarzer mansion, then we're gonna call it a night. That's hot. Okay, so I'm just gonna be calling it a night here. Feeling pretty tired. We're gonna resume this probably on next Saturday and hopefully on a longer stream. And on weekdays, we'll take care of Super Robot Wars business. Let's see if there's people playing RPGs that we can raid at the moment. Okay. I haven't raided him in a while. Let's feel like saying hello. If it's not much people. Let's go say hello to Super Derek RPG. He's playing 3 games at the same time with his Jukebox Heroes gimmick. He could explain it more in the stream itself there. And hopefully you guys will be tomorrow for Bad Game Sunday. I feel like I been negligent on my prep work for that, so hopefully we'll get something done. Till then, have a good night.